In the days when the earth had grown corrupt, humanity had turned from God. Violence and wickedness filled the world, and every imagination of the human heart was only evil continually. Genesis 6:5. Civilization was growing, but so was rebellion. Cities like Babel were being built, and people sought power apart from God. Amidst this chaos, there was one man who walked faithfully with God. His name was Noah. God spoke to him, giving him an impossible command to build a massive ark, a vessel large enough to carry his family and representatives of every kind of animal through a flood that would cover the entire earth. Genesis 6:14. Imagine living in a world where cities were rising, trade routes were expanding, and yet violence and corruption were everywhere. And in the midst of all that, Noah began constructing a colossal wooden ark in a dry plain, far from any water. People laughed at him. They called him a fool. But Noah obeyed. For decades, he worked tirelessly, following God's instructions exactly. Every plank, every nail, every cubit measured with divine guidance. Scholars note that the ark's description aligns with ancient shipbuilding techniques of Mesopotamia, showing God gave precise instructions even in a historically realistic context. Finally, the day came when the skies opened. Torrential rain fell, unrelenting, flooding valleys and mountains. Rivers overflowed. Ancient cities were submerged, and every living thing outside the ark perished. But Noah, his family, and the animals were preserved. God's covenant of protection had been fulfilled. After 40 days and 40 nights, the rain stopped. The ark came to rest on the mountains of Ararat, a historically significant region in modern-day Turkey, known for its highlands and volcanic peaks. Noah sent out a raven, then a dove to survey the waters. When the dove returned with an olive leaf, it signaled that the earth was renewing itself and life could flourish again. Noah stepped out onto a cleansed world, offering a sacrifice to God in gratitude. And God made a promise, a covenant with all creation. I establish my covenant with you. Never again will all life be destroyed by the waters of a flood. Never again will there be a flood to destroy the earth. Genesis 9:11-13. The rainbow became a sign of that everlasting promise, a symbol of hope and divine faithfulness. Noah's story teaches us that faith and obedience can preserve life, shape destinies, and leave a mark on history. Even when the world doubts, even when the task seems impossible, trusting God changes everything. His legacy reminds us that a single life walking faithfully with God can shift the course of generations. Today, your challenges may feel overwhelming. You may feel like Noah building an ark in the midst of ridicule and doubt. But remember, God sees your faithfulness. He honors your obedience, and the choices you make in faith can echo through generations. If Noah's story encouraged you, comment below, "I believe God." Like this video if it inspired you. Share it to encourage someone else. Subscribe for more biblical stories and life-changing lessons.